Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough. All right, we are looking at yet another ribbon cutting involving Nicholls State University. Miss Lisa Kleber, Bayou Region Incubator Executive Director. What are we looking at today? What is this?
Yes, so this is the ribbon cutting for the Bayou Region Incubator powered by Nicholls State University. We were able to finally open the doors and celebrate our grand opening. It's been about 3 years in the making. Members will be able to move in this month. We're excited to announce it after this holiday weekend and be able to start supporting and being a catalyst for the Bayou region and our economic growth by supporting local entrepreneurs, getting them in. We have some sponsorships that members can apply for. We have trainings and events. We have lots of Nicholls College professors coming in. We have meeting room spaces, just a whole lot happening to boost our economy.
All right, I want to bring the camera on the desk here so we can show our guests. You see Lisa right next to me and Miss Leah Brown, Chevron Public Affairs Manager. And Leah, good to have you on board as well.
Thank you for having me.
So this is exciting. It's always good to see a ribbon cutting because it means we have some energy going on out there. So Leah, how did you get involved in this?
Well, Chevron is a part of the community. This incubator, as Lisa mentioned, it's been something that we've been talking about for the past couple of years. I think I remember when Dr. Clune came in, it was something that he was very passionate about. We, Chevron, want to ensure that we are contributing to the economic vitality of the areas where we live and work. Things like incubators ensure that small business owners or those who maybe aspire to be small business owners have a place where those ideas can really be shaped and become reality. And so for us, this was just kind of a natural investment that we would make. Our support went to help with furniture and some other needed items for the building. Of course, the physical space is one thing, but once folks are in the building, then there are lots of other needs. And so it was our absolute pleasure to be able to partner once again with Nicholls and to be able to help with the incubator.
And Lisa, tell me, how does something like this get off the ground? You know, we see the ribbon cutting, it's there, people are there, but it's got to start somewhere. The seed has to start somewhere. Absolutely. Where does it start?
Absolutely. So the seed was really planted with Dr. Clune's vision and a lot of local community members that wanted to see growth and you know, the common vision of making sure that everyone who wants to start a business and wants to be a member of our Bayou region and not have to leave for those opportunities, that they feel honored and they feel supported. And so the whole vision behind it is to make sure, you know, our kids and our grandchildren can launch a business, they can stay living here, and we have plenty of things to do in our Bayou region. And Chevron has been such key instrumental in this whole process. You know, when you move into an office space, a lot of the overhead cost was able to be alleviated because of Chevron. And so something Miss Leah just mentioned was that furniture. We're able to fully furnish each office space, which is wonderful and lifts that overhead cost for members.
Yeah, we have some pictures too. If we could bring them up, Aaron, just in maybe y'all can talk about it. There's Dr. Clune. He loves holding those checks, doesn't he? I know him. He's
Absolutely.
A great guy. So y'all want to explain who's in I see Jeremy on the left there, right?
Yes, so Jeremy Becker is our Nicholls Foundation Director, and then we have Dr. Clune, and we have Miss Caitlin Hunter, who's been vital as our advocate for Chevron and our community specialist to really get our needs communicated and recognized. And then there's myself and Dr. Fry, who is our business dean, and Mr. Ray Peters as well for our advancement of the university. And so, you know, opening a Bayou Region Incubator, it's powered by Nicholls, it's supported by Chevron, and it has really helped our whole Nicholls community. And so inside of the incubator, another thing that has been made possible by Chevron is a student innovation center. So we have a lot of students at Nicholls that have side businesses, or they're graduating with their degree and they're ready to be entrepreneurs. They're able to also come into the incubator and take advantage of a 3D printer, a laser printer, the trainings, connecting to mentors. And a lot of that was made possible because of our...
Did you say Nicholls students have side businesses already?
Absolutely.
Times have changed, haven't
Times
they?
have changed,
So
absolutely.
what kind of little side businesses, anything that they're thinkers out the box, right?
Oh, absolutely. So we have lots of marketing businesses that come out of students. We have photography businesses.
Yeah.
We actually have some consulting, whether it is counseling, consulting businesses that are opening up, straight from their degree on. We actually have some tutoring entrepreneurs who, they're graduating with that educational degree, but then they're opening their own private, either curriculum type of company or tutoring or technology platform to integrate both.
Where
And
were the
so-
tutors when I was in school? We made them up, but I'm glad to see progression. Leah, that's got to excite you.
It is extremely exciting. Chevron is proud to operate in this Bayou region. When the area does well, we are also doing well. We want to ensure that we are continuing to invest and contribute to projects that are helping the citizens in the community. And I think what Lisa just mentioned is a great segue to talk about our next topic. Pitch It is something that we decided to invest in because of the amount of talent, the plethora of ideas, ambition, innovation that actually happens at Nicholls. And so I'm going to let her talk a bit more about that in the next segment, but
yeah.
that's exactly why.
But that'll cue me to take our break so we can pay a few bills, so that side business, we can make a little money. And then we'll take a break. We'll come right back with Lisa and Leah. The two L's don't go away. Social media segment is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System. Your health is our legacy. Rouse's, you're either local or you're not. Buick, the craft of modern luxury. St. Martin and Bork, know your rights. All right, we're back to talk about some exciting things going on. I'm going to hold the pamphlet up, and then I'm going to let Aaron bring it up full screen, because this is the pitch competition. They call it Bayou Region Pitch Night. Lisa, that's pretty catchy, but what's it all about?
Yeah, so the Bayou Region Pitch Night is a night for entrepreneurs to come out and pitch their ideas for cash prizes.
Shark Tank.
Just like Shark
I
Tank.
love Shark Tank.
Absolutely. And so Chevron has made this possible. It's been quite a few years now that they have sponsored this event. And this year we've been able to make it even bigger. And so the total of cash prizes that we are able to give away to our finalists is $66,000.
Really?
All made possible by Chevron. So we are really excited. We are really enthused. We had 22 applications and narrowed them down to 12 finalists. We have a stage 1 competition and a stage 2. So our stage 1 is our businesses that are more in the
Let's
idea
bring that up
stage.
if we can, Aaron, while Lisa's explaining that. There, you see it.
So our stage 1 companies are a little more in the idea stage without incoming revenue, and our second stage companies have revenue. And so we have 7 second stage finalists competing. So as you can see with the prize levels, everyone is going to walk away with something.
Now, this
And
is
then-
big time for college students to go in there and try to win a little cash.
Absolutely. And so open to not just college students, all of our entrepreneurs
Oh,
in the
everybody.
area. Absolutely.
Boy, that's going to be interesting.
Yes. And so these finalists submitted a business plan, and we had a round of judges. go through the applications. And now they're working on their elevator pitches with our Small Business Development Center coaches and consultants to kind of brush up on their skills and make sure they're ready for a true Shark Tank style competition.
I'm seeing an $8,000 cash on the first stage. I'm seeing a $10,000 on the second stage. And let me come back to Leah. What does this do? This sort of gets, I watch Shark Tank, and I love Shark Tank because they put those people through the pressure cooker. Is it a similar thing?
So you have about 5 minutes to deliver your pitch. And for those who like Shark Tank, I would encourage you to come out. So it is open to the public. It's on April 18th. It really is exciting. It feels just like the TV show. Yes, it can be a bit of a pressure cooker, but I would say that participants are well prepared. As Lisa mentioned, they're given coaching, mentoring to really help them through this process. And so, even if they don't win, just going through the experience and having that mentoring and coaching is very good for a small business owner or an aspiring entrepreneur. And so it's pretty exciting to see. It's cool to come. And so I encourage folks to come out.
It's like the first speech class. You got to get up there and do it, right?
Yes.
So who came up with this? Was this you, Lisa?
It was a joint effort for sure. It was definitely a joint effort. It's been something that Chevron has been a part of since 2019. And then when the incubator opened in the Vault building, we grew it. So we decided to really take it and run with it. In addition to these prizes, we actually have audience awards. And so there's 2 audience awards that the audience after the pitches will be able to vote for. And so they're involved as well. And so
what if somebody loads up the audience? That's the idea. You got to get people.
Absolutely.
You got to get votes, right?
The more, the better. Yeah, they should load up the audience. So you can actually grab a reserved spot through our Facebook page, through our Eventbrite, or through our website. And so it's just BayouRegionIncubator.org. We're on Facebook and linked directly to where you grab your ticket. And so when you get that ticket, you'll get instructions on how you'll be able to vote during the night in order to have your voice. And the 2 awards are the Shark Tank Award. So we're going to let the audience go ahead and vote for, who really brought the pitch, brought the sale. And then also the Gimme Dat Award. So, we got to put our little Cajun references in there, right? Something that you want in your pocket right then and there. And so the audience will be able to choose out of the 12 pitches.
So the date and time, if we could bring that back up, Aaron, is Thursday, April 18th from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. So you're not keeping them there a long time. So the attention spans ought to be good, right?
That's it.
Leah, let me ask you, as behalf of a big company like Chevron, the diverse things that y'all are sponsoring, doesn't it sort of keep it interesting? It makes it fun?
This is definitely a lot of fun. So, in addition to that, this is a very great thing for the local area. In past years, there have been Nicholls students that have participated, which I think is phenomenal, right? That you have college kids who are able to have an existing business or an idea and can come into a pitch it competition, as well as existing business owners. So I'm always blown away by the amount of talent that we see at the pitch it competition. Some I probably need to check in on, like the watch company. There have been sauces. There have been daycares. There have been all kinds of different
Any age
businesses.
limit?
No age limit. We've not
Really?
had any super, super young, but never say never, because kids these days are really smart.
Absolutely.
That is unbelievable. I want to bring up the first stage again and the second stage, because that's some good money that's going to be given away that night. I can remember when I was at Nicholls, or even starting out in business, I'd love to have a little extra cash. That'd have been fun.
Absolutely. And then in addition to the cash, those vouchers that are mentioned there are for membership in the incubator. So that first prize covers a small office space for the entire year. So it lifts the overhead costs, and they can continue to get support to build their business.
All right, there you have it. Lisa Kleber, the Bayou Region Incubator Executive Director. Leah Brown, Chevron Public Affairs Manager. Great event. Bring up the pitch competition logo if we can one more time. It's April 18th, 6 to 8:30. Get involved.